Self-awareness is a superpower. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. In this video, I want to talk to you about life path numbers as parents. I feel like a video like this can be very helpful because sometimes we're probably not aware of certain things or parts of our personalities. And for me personally, videos on numerology, astrology, and different kind of information like that helped me to understand my internal programmings and certain things about my personality that I wasn't aware of, because it's not often that people feel comfortable enough to tell us about ourselves. Not saying that in this video I'm going to tell you anything negative about yourself, but I feel like it's good to know, what kind of strong traits you have as a parent based on the numbers. What do you bring to the table based on your numbers, and what you are activating within that child based on your numbers. Don't only watch for your life path number. Check out videos on your birthday number, the equivalent of your year, month, and even your day and month together, because all of the numbers within your birthday all bring certain traits that tells the whole picture about you. That's why sometimes when you watch certain videos, maybe about your life path number, and you're like, well, that doesn't make sense, I'm not that person. That might be true, and then also it might be that you're not aware of the other numbers that are influencing you. Same thing with astrology. Sometimes we'll watch sun sign videos and we'll think, okay, well, I'm a Scorpio and that didn't describe me well. What if you're a Scorpio with a Libra rising or a Libra moon or whatever? Not specifically Libra, but I'm just throwing that out there as an example. Those different parts that make us up is going to contribute some of those traits. Like no person is exactly the same as another person, because basically our natal chart's a combination of our numbers, our names, all those things play a part and carry a vibration and make us all unique. So don't just watch for your life path. Check out your birthday, month, year, and all the numbers in between, and you'll see that each piece is like a part of a puzzle coming together, helping you to get an idea of the whole picture. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, because I know you will like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. A parent with a strong number 11 vibration is a parent who is very similar to the number 1 and very similar to the number 2 vibration. It's almost like that unisex masculine feminine type energy. It's like this is the parent that will be assertive, direct, and a bit aggressive, like the number 1 vibration. The parent who will teach you to be a leader and not a follower. And a parent that will teach you to be dominant and stand up for yourself and take chances, but more importantly, be a leader and not a follower. And I bring that up because my stepfather, who was born on the 13th of September, always drilled it in our heads like a drill sergeant. Be a leader, not a follower. Be a leader, not a follower. Was he always a leader? I don't fully agree, but he taught that. So a parent with a number 11 vibration is going to have that strong number 1 energy, because the number 1 is repeated twice. So they're going to encourage you to be assertive, direct, be a leader, not a follower, all those good vibes. And at the same time, they're going to have the strong number 2 vibes. This is the parent that's also going to be nurturing like a mother figure. Say if this is a father, this parent will be nurturing and caring and sensitive just like a mom. And on the downside, you know, this number 11 parent can be a bit codependent, supporting bad behavior because they want you to feel loved and special, and they themselves wants to be needed in the process. The number 11 parent will teach you how to be creative. The number 11 parent will teach you how to express yourself. The number 11 parent also will be a little bit of a, so how do I find the words for this? And my mind is drawing blank, so I'm not even coming up with a story to help me to explain this. But the number 11 parent, okay, so the number 11 is like, the number 11 to me is like a minefield, but don't think of it in a negative way. A minefield where, yeah, minefields could be considered negative because, you know, you step in the wrong place and your foot gets blown off. But with the number 7 vibration as a parent, it's like, yeah, they might have their moments when they just go off because they're disappointed in you or you did something wrong. So when they go off, it's like the turbulence, it's rough when they go off. But at the same time too, with this parent, it could be the next extreme where, you know, you did something really, really well, and they get so excited to where the reward that you would get from this parent is so much more powerful than the reward that you would get from a other parent. So it's like, I feel like with the number 11 vibration as a parent, it brings up one extreme to the next. So it's like, yeah, back to the minefield. You step over there and your foot get blown off, or you step over there and you're rewarded with gifts and loves and hugs and kisses and stuff like that. So yeah, the number 11 vibration can be a little bit dramatic, going from one extreme to the next extreme. But overall, the number 11 vibration will teach you balance of masculine and feminine energy. The number 11 to me is like a super manifester. I feel like of all the numbers, the number 11 has the ability to manifest faster. Or this might be the energy for manifestation. Because when you think about manifestation, I guess like, it's like, what comes to mind is like an explosion. It's like boom, and now this thing appears. With the number 11 vibration as a parent, and why I think it's like the number that is best at manifesting, is because the number 1 energy is like fire, which is initiating, and it's also a thought. And then the number 2 energy has the ability to take that thought, put it into motion, and then give birth to the number 3 vibration, which is creative self-expression, you know. But of course, with the number 11 vibration has the number 1 and the number 2 present, because it's 2 number 1s and it adds up to the number 2, but it doesn't create the number 3. So I'm not saying it creates the number 3, but it has the ability to, because it has within it the ability to come up with a thought, and then it has the ability to put that thought in motion. The only challenge is that the number 11 vibration doesn't trust itself. The number 11 vibration doesn't trust itself because the number 1 energy that is repeated twice is kind of stuck in its head. Because for me, the number 1 energy not only represents the father, the ego, which is how we identify with things and life itself, and just the beginning and creativity. The number 1 energy for me personally has to do with the mind. It's like a thought that is that hasn't manifested into the physical reality yet. So that could be a thought that is in another realm or in the subconscious mind or whatever. But whatever the thought is, it hasn't made it to the physical realm. So it's like, yeah, I feel like because the number 1 is repeated twice, the number 11 energy is good at thinking up ideas, but have a hard time trusting their own ideas. So as a parent, the number 11 parent might, I feel, project that on their children, pushing them to be the best that they could be, pushing them to pretty much, let me see, how would I put this? The number 11 as a parent can project their insecurities when it comes to not trusting themselves on their children by pretty much having super high expectations. The expectations that they have of themselves, they can project that onto their children and come off a little bit too stern. But overall, with the number 11 vibration as a parent, this is a parent that will teach you the balance between masculine and feminine energy. Like, say for example, if you have a number 11 vibration mom, it's like she will be feminine and wear skirts, but at the same time she's very masculine in her approach to things. Like, she doesn't take no for an answer. She's gonna go out there and make things happen however she can in order to feed the family. You know, she's going to pretty much make the sacrifices. She's gonna be charming and have that nice balanced energy, again, as I've said a few times already, of masculine, feminine. So it's like she'll know how to be charming when she needs to be, and she'll know how to be aggressive when she needs to be. And that is the same thing with the father carrying a strong number 11 vibration. He'll be charming whenever he needs to be and aggressive whenever he needs to be. The only downside is, like I've said, is maybe being so projecting and having such high expectations of the children and going from one extreme to the next, where it's like, it's like boom, you step on the minefield and it's confetti and butterflies and good times, or you step over there and get your foot blown off because you didn't do what you're supposed to. But either way, the number 11 is doing the best that it can with what it has. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information was helpful. I look so forward to seeing you in the next video. If you haven't liked this video yet, make sure to do that right now, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I have so much content that I want to share with you, and I know you'll enjoy it.